What's up guys, it's the Dope Man, coming at you with the predictions video for the Switch 2 Direct in just a few days. Which I wasn't gonna do because I already kinda did a bunch of predictions videos, but I kinda felt like doing one of those bingo predictions because we never really have time to do those because they always announce these things like a day or two ahead. So I'm just gonna blast through these for you real quick. Number 1, 3D Mario. Of course, it's been long enough. It's definitely either the launch title or the holiday title, and oh, I can't wait to see it because we literally know nothing about it except like speculation that it might follow in the direction of Bowser's Fury and be more like open worldy. Next, Mario Kart, possibly even more obvious than 3D Mario since also we already saw it. This is also either the launch title or the holiday title. I was kind of set on it being the holiday title and 3D Mario being the launch, but since they showed it off in the first look trailer for the Switch 2, I don't know, it might be the launch one. Next up, something surprising. Because of course, it's Nintendo, they're always gonna surprise us. What is it? I don't know. If I did, it wouldn't be a surprise. But next is something disappointing. Because of course they're gonna do that. It's Nintendo, they're gonna disappoint us with something. And whether or not it's disappointing is, pretty subjective and personal, but I don't know, it probably has something to do with the specs, or maybe it's a Fire Emblem game. Pro Controller. We'll finally see the Pro Controller, see if it's any different, see if we can use the old ones and the old Joy-Cons and if they're still compatible. And we'll probably reveal all the other accessories too. Mouse function. This isn't confirmed, so I'm still counting it as a prediction, but yeah, it seems pretty likely at this point. Mouse function. And they're going to demonstrate it with Metroid Prime 4, which is getting another trailer, because that Switch 1 Direct a few days ago, very confusing, very weird. Metroid Prime 4 trailer just right in the middle of it, and still didn't feel like a full reveal. So I think Prime 4 will still get some sort of spot in the Switch 2 Direct, because there still might be some crossover potential over here, especially with that Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games, or whatever that was. This also leads me to Switch 1 stuff. There might be stuff for the original Switch in the Switch 2 Direct, because usually they would have said if there isn't. Like whenever there's a Switch 1 Direct, they're always like, this will not have any information about Nintendo's next console or Switch 2 or whatever. They didn't say that for the Switch 2. They didn't say this will only feature games and information for Switch 2 and not for the original Switch. They didn't say that, so it might, because again, that Switch 1 Direct felt so empty. There were only 2 major first-party reveals in that one, and both are for 2026. There is no way. The only 2 major first-party published games left for the original Switch this year is Metroid Prime 4 and Pokemon ZA. Maybe they'll reveal it in a later Direct this year, or maybe it'll be in the Switch 2 one. Maybe if and when they talk about Metroid Prime 4, they'll be like, hey, by the way, now we're announcing Metroid Prime 2 and 3 for the original Switch. You can play them right now. 1080p portable screen, 4K docked. Maybe not 4K docked, maybe like 2K docked, but higher than 1080. But either way, no first-party Nintendo games will ever take advantage of that. The C button, or as I call it, the mystery button, because what the hell does it do? I don't know, but they'll probably definitely talk about it. The Switch 2 will launch in June. It will cost $400 American dollars. And there will be video games for it. That's not the prediction. Which games? Okay. For one thing, some kind of gimmicky game, like 1-2 Switch. They always do that, especially for a console launch. It's been a while since that part of EPD released something. There's gonna be some sort of 1-2 Switch gimmicky game at full price, but also a new IP. What is it? I don't know. It's a new IP. A new Donkey Kong game. Maybe this will also be crossover. Maybe this is happening next year, but they'll reveal it this year. Or maybe it won't. Or maybe it won't even appear in the Direct at all. But I'm gonna predict it for it because it's gotta be happening. There has to be a new DK game that they've been working towards with all these little DK releases and his part in the movie and in the theme park and all that stuff. Zelda 2026. Zelda is one of their biggest franchises. They probably want to give it a spot in the Switch 2 Direct, maybe. I don't even know if they're going to do their annual Zelda game this year, but they might reveal the one for next year. And I'm going to guess Ocarina of Time remake. Third-party sizzle reel. They always do this, but they're usually just a bunch of throwaway games. This time, maybe they're gonna be really good games. I'm talking Final Fantasy VII Remake, Elden Ring, Metaphor, friggin' the Resident Evil remakes, whatever, stuff like that. Maybe not that exact stuff, and maybe a good amount of those games will get their own spotlight. Whether it's a sizzle reel or not, let's just say strong third-party showing right out the gate. Enhanced backwards compatibility. I think it's gonna be a thing. It might not be for all games, it might not even be for all first-party games, but for some of the best-selling ones and some of the ones that really need it, at the very least, better performance, more steady frame rate for games like Echoes of Wisdom, newer UI. I didn't say better, I just said newer. Hades 2. I don't know, this just seems like a safe bet. I'm going with a lot of safe bets for this fucking bingo list. Silk Song. Okay, maybe not so safe. I don't know, man, like, it has to happen sometime, for fuck's sake. This one's gotta be guaranteed, right? Like, one of those, like, cheesy history videos where, like, you know, they do it in every Pokemon Direct where they, like, go through every single gen. Here they're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna go through every single Nintendo console generation until they reach the Switch 2. It'll be like one of the, you know, and that's fine. They earned it. Miyamoto. He's gonna show up, right? He usually shows up for something big and something that's not really a game announcement, right? I always love seeing that guy. And the final prediction is One More Thing. They always have a one more thing. They always end their direct with, we have one more thing to show you, and it's usually amazing. What will it be this time? I don't know. I'm thinking either the launch game, or the holiday game reveal, or the Zelda 2026 game. And that's it. What do you guys think? Hit the like button, sub to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you think is gonna happen for the Switch 2 Direct. I'll see you then.